We're here. We have arrived. And it's a season-long arc where who makes it, who doesn't make it, who can have a shot, who doesn't have a shot. And Patrick Mahomes has got the shot of just as good as last year, even better, maybe. It's not Tom Brady coming in, it's Ryan Tannehill. It's them as the 2 seed, not the 1 seed. They're kind of playing with a little bit of house money themselves here. Not like the Titans. I mean, the Titans basically own the casino. That's how much house money they're playing with. But the Chiefs were during the season supposedly not the same. Let's put it this way: this offense and the numbers that Mahomes put up, obviously he can't put up the same numbers when his kneecap's on the side of his knee at one point and he's out for almost a month. But this is not the same senses that we had going into last year. Last year, it's this kid. He's a dynamo MVP. Now he's coming off of the 7 touchdowns in a row contest. And it's the Titans coming in with, yes, Derrick Henry, and he's bringing all of his business decisions, and it's very, very, very impressive what he has done. But the Chiefs should win this football game. They're a home win against the Tennessee Titans away from making the Super Bowl. If I had told all of my Chiefs friends, if I had told Stone Street that, if I told everybody in Chiefs Kingdom that, if Melissa Etheridge had been told that, any other human being who loves the Chiefs that's been in this guest chair, if I told any of them that on this piece of paper, it says you have a home game against the Tennessee Titans to go to the Super Bowl, would you sign that piece of paper right now? Oh, yes. Where's a pen?
You don't have to finish the question.
And the Titans have in front of them a glorious opportunity to shock the world. That's the phrase that pays in so many championship runs. Shock the world. We're going to shock the world. Nobody believes in us. That is a potent piece of self-motivation. Nobody believes in us. Only people in this locker room believe or know what we know. Rest of the world doesn't know. Let's show them. And the perfect vessel for that is somebody who is a monstar, basically, in cleats and a pads and a helmet, and Derrick Henry. Let's see. AFC Championship game, let's roll. And then you got the NFC Championship game. Prior to the season, if I had told Packers fans who were sitting there wondering, well, who was right in that story that blew up the Packers offseason, who was right? The head coach who was setting up a massage table, supposedly, instead of focusing on game plans? Was it right for Aaron Rodgers to shut him out, or was he the one who was kind of undermining everything with Mike McCarthy? And how can this older, aging leopard change his spots with somebody who's barely as old as he is getting his first shot at being a head coach, and Matt LaFleur handing him the keys to the Lambeau Kingdom? This is the guy that's got to come in and tell Aaron Rodgers, I got your back for the last 5-6 years of your window of opportunity here. Unless you're Brady, then it's 10 more years. But I got your back here, and just you trust me, and we'll trust each other, and we'll figure this out, and you're going to learn a whole new system, potentially, and with all new different verbiage, and, it'll work out. No one's going to think that there's going to be any gear grinding here. If I told Packers fans that their defense, that Mike Pettin was sticking around to coordinate, and he was putting something nicely together, but the Smith brothers would be up there with one of the best defensive tandems in the league. If I put on a piece of paper, you have one game against the San Francisco 49ers to go to the Super Bowl. Where's a pen, right? Well, we need to fill in a little bit more details on who the 49ers have become. And if I told 49er fans, you get a home game. You get a home game to be 4 quarters shy going to the Super Bowl. What? Oh, yeah, Jimmy G's going to come back from his knee injury, and Nick Bosa is going to add more to this defensive line that's going to totally gel with Dee Ford being brought in, and every button that John Lynch is pushing is going to work out. And this kid named Deebo Samuel is just add him to Kittle and a guy named Raheem Mostert and everybody else that is going to come together behind this offensive line, and we're going to add Emmanuel Sanders in the middle of the season, and Richard Sherman's going to be as good as he's ever been in being the defensive player of the decade at corner. It's all going to work out. You're going to start 2-0, and you're going to be the last remaining undefeated team in the NFL, and you're going to be one game away from, the Green Bay Packers. It's Aaron Rodgers, but that's the Packers team that couldn't get their act together to save Mike McCarthy's job against the Arizona Cardinals and Josh Rosen last year. I mean, again, this is all the concept of what you're telling people as the NFL 100 season kicks off. Or even tell the Packers fans that after the NFL 100 season kicked off and you saw what the offense looked like in Chicago. And yet here we are. Here we are. And it's entirely possible that we get Titans-Niners. Entirely possible we get Titans-Packers. Can't sit here and say that that's not possible at all. Entirely possible we get Chiefs-Niners. Jimmy G versus Mahomes. The run it down your throat mentality against a West Coast offense, if you will, that's on tilt because Andy Reid has tinkered with it. With some very special players. Pass first versus run first. Oh, my gosh. How great would that be? And then, of course, you've got the possibility of Chiefs versus Packers. Right? The old school Chiefs-Packers rivalry to finish up the NFL 100 season.
Love it.
Right?
I love it.
And the person to be put in a very difficult spot out of anybody, if it's Chiefs-Packers, Mahomes-Rodgers, has to be the State Farm agent. I mean, who's he going to decide?
It's torn.
I mean, he's just going to, his head's going to pop off. His Bluetooth will pop out of his head. You love that guy, huh?
I think it's really funny.
I don't know. He lost me when he stunk up Aaron Rodgers' bathroom.
Mahomes and Autos.
Okay. Oh, my God. Now, that's it. It's coming up. I can't be more excited.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.